Hey guys, welcome back to the Road to Glory here in PES2020. It's Ep.2020. It's episode 12, and we are hosting at Prescot Astro's Stoke City. The team lineup today is as followed: Paul Fogarty in goal, Ellis Kenny at left back, James Powter and Adam Ruskell the centre halves, Luke Nistad starts at right back, James Savage and Neil Wiley are the middle two. Joe Bairns Sr. will occupy the centre attacking midfielder role. Jack Mills and Callum Gore will be the wingers, with Sean Dodson, the captain, leading the line for Prescott. So let's get into this game against Stoke now. Sean Dodson will kick the game underway now, and it's to Neil Wiley as he gives it to Savage now, as Prescott aren't going long off 1-for-1. So I'm guessing it is because it's Stoke City, who are quite the tall team. So let's see what we can do here. Is James Savage going to come back out wide now for Luke Nistad? He looks to drive into the path of Joe Bairns Sr. He'll play it wide, looking for Jack Mills, and finds him. Mills puts a cross in, looking for Dodson. It's cleared away though. Picked back up by Mills though. Here's Joe Bairns Sr. with a snapshot, and it's well wide. Stoke now currently doing well in the league and looking to push up further. Here's Sam Vokes, former Burnley man. Gets a great 1-2. Paul Fogarty gets out and puts a big save, and it's off the top of the crossbar and out for a Burnley corner there. Good save by the number 13 of Prescott here now in the goal. Good little 1-2 there with Sam Vokes. Paul Fogarty makes himself big and strong and forces it onto the crossbar. Good save by the number 13 there. Pressure's coming from Prescott now as we force them long. Headed one by James Powter. James Savage. Joe Bairns Sr. plays it out wide for Jack Mills. Mills looks to try and turn his man but can't. Trying to try and cut it back but wins a corner there, and which Joe Bairns Sr. will look to take here. Yellow card does come out for Stoke City. That was nearly a challenge. Was not nice by Duffy there. If you want to take a closer look at it now, here it is on Callum Gore. Was not a nice tackle at all there, and we do get a free kick out of it. Joe Bairns Sr. puts the ball in. Neil Wiley's there to... James Savage was there to challenge for it. He's not going to win it. Neil Wiley now. Here's Luke Nistad. Into the path of Joe Bairns Sr. He's not going to win it though. It's going to be cleared. Luke Nistad now pick it up, and it'll be a throw-in for Prescott here. Throwing in is to be taken now by James Savage further down the line. Here's Jack Mills. Into the path of Joe Bairns Sr. Takes the shot, forces a big save, and it'll be another corner there. As Joe Bairns Sr. had a nice shot there. Put a lot of power behind it and got the corner at least for us there, which is what we needed there on that play. Corner again now. It's going to be taken by Joe Bairns Sr. once again. He's going to deliver it into the space now. Neil Wiley will attack that space and finds the top corner with his head. And Neil Wiley and Prescott lead against Stoke City at home. All of a sudden, the poor start of Prescott is no more, and Prescott are playing some good football now and are winning football games comfortably. And right now, we're not playing our best football and we're winning this one, which is, also equally as good to see. If you're not playing well and still winning games, then, you must be having a good season. But anyway, kicked off underway now, and here's Stoke. They're going to take their time and look to build up from the back now. It's wide with Smith. Goes up looking for Vokes, up against Adam Rusk. Here's Jack Mills. Into the path of Joe Bairns Sr. Sr. gives it to Dodson. Sean Dodson off the post! But it's a free kick now for Joe Bairns Sr. But Sean Dodson did hit the post there. It could have been 2-0 Prescott, and it could have been game over already at the first half. Joe Bairns Sr. is not happy there, and the referee is having words with Carter Vickers, who hasn't been booked for this challenge here, which I think he should have been booked for, standing on Joe Bairns Sr.'s foot. But we are going to get a free kick now. We are going to give it to Joe Bairns Sr., of course, our best free kick taker. What's he got in his locker here? Going to take his time eyeing this one up. He's actually got Jack Mills in the free kick set piece with him now. He lifts it himself straight into the wall, only as far as Jack Mills. Here's Luke Nistad down the line. Drills it across. Sean Dodson is nowhere near it though, and Stoke survived that play. Half time is approaching. Duffy gets inside Prescott territory. Good 1-2s, and there is half time in this game. Stoke City currently trail away to Prescot S.F.C, who lead through Neil Wiley's header on the half-an-hour mark, pretty much. And it was a great header. You can't beat him about that. Fabulous. As Stoke now have the ball underway in the second half. And it's with Lindsay. He'll go long looking for Vokes. It's going to be won by James Pelt, though. Here's Wiley. Into the path of Joe Bairns Sr., but he's not going to find it. It's a corner now for Prescott. They're going to look to try and continue the pressure on Stoke here. It's Joe Bairns Sr. He'll deliver it in. Looking for Jack Mills. Can't win it first. Sean Dodson with a rebounded header, but he had no momentum behind him there to get any power behind it. Corner for Stoke now. 15 minutes to go. It's put in by Duffy. Paul Fogarty comes and clears it away. Finn Hampson, who's on as a sub, will win that. Looks to try and get Duffy away, but Carsley wins it back though. It's a free kick given for him. Gives it quick to Kenny. Kenny gives it away. And there's a big problem now. Stoker in with Duffy. And Duffy, he's going to be tackled by Adam Rustow. Great tackle there. Challenge still coming in from Joe Allen. Here is Hogan. Hogan loses it out, but he wins it again. No, he's lost it. Kenny still fighting. It's with Roberts now. Roberts takes the shot, and it's well wide of Paul Fogarty's goal. Prescott under a bit of pressure now, as Pout wins the header there. Allen picks it up deep. Here's Ndai. He'll play into the path of Hogan. Hogan turns Pout. Hogan gets tackled though by Pout on the second attempt there. Good play by Pout. Here's Joe Baines Senior now. He's allowed to push forward. Gives it into the path of Finn Hampson, who's playing up front. He's going to go wide. He's going to be brought down there. And that'll be a free kick for Prescott. And they'll take the time and try and get it close to the 90s camp. Carter Vickers again with the bad challenge. He's not even been booked again there for a second bad foul on a Prescott forward there. Surely the referee's going to be looking at booking him at some point. I can't remember. I don't think I take the free kick. I think it's Joe Baines. Yep, Joe Baines Senior will take this free kick now. Needs to be a good one. Needs to get it over the wall this time. He does hit the top of the wall, and Prescott will get a corner out of it at least. Jack Mills will look to take it. Closing in on the 89th minute. Mills puts it in. It's cleared away. Ellis Kenny's on the edge of the box, and he's going to win it and give it back wide for Mills now. Mills puts the ball in, it's deflected, cleared away by Stoke. Not long to go in this game. Here's Indeed, wide. Here's Tom Ince. Won back by Kenny. Kenny will clear it long, and that will be full time in this game. Prescott come away with a 1-0 victory with a Neil Wiley goal in the first half against the good Stoke City team that played well in that game. Very even game all round, but Prescott have a huge victory there and what was needed. As you see now, we're up to 9th in the table now. Closing in on that 6th spot. We are level on points with 6th spot. So that's a good start for us on the year. I like that. I really do. Hopefully we can continue this momentum of the way we're playing. 4 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses so far. Jack Mills has picked up an injury there, and that's not good news. He'll be returning sometime in December. Best 11, James Pout, Neil Wiley, Joe Baines and one other made it into the best 11 of the month in the Championship. We also wanted that Simon Deeley is wanted at Brentford, but he does turn the role down and continue his job and the way he's performing here at Prescott. As you see there's some of the overalls that have been increased on players and some who have gone down maybe. But we have got more messages here. I did miss one. Paul Fogarty did also get called up once again for the Finland national team, which is good to see for him. As we're now going to head into our next game against, I think I put us our number 1 rivals, Preston North End. It's a big game for us in a rival game that we need to come away with a victory in. Team news is Paul Fogarty, Ellis Kenny, James Powell, Adam Rusk, Mike Hampson. Is it? Well, no, I think it's Mike Hampson. James Savage, Neil Wiley. I think it was then. Can't remember. Joe Baines Senior stays in the team. Finn Hampson's on the left. Sean Dodson captains the team up front, and Luke Nisted does start at right wing for this team. I believe so. I'm going to double check now when I finally make my decision. It's a little bit confusing for us now, but pretty sure that's what I went with. Yep, that's the team I went with there.
The centre backs of James Poughton.
Oh, Joe Baines is at central attacking midfield, not Joe Baines Senior. Sorry, that's my bad. But that is the team news, and I hope you're ready to watch this rivalry game between us and Preston North End. Hopefully we can come away with a victory and continue the way we're rolling right now in the Championship. It's a big game for us. Let's get into it.
Against Preston.
Here's the Preston North End team. Ripley, Davis, Hunting, Clark, Fisher, Gallagher, Johnson, Brown, Green, Barracusin and Maguire will lead the line for them today. Our lineup is as followed. Paul Fogarty, Ellis Kenny, James Powell, Adam Rusk, Mike Hampson, Neil Wiley, James Savage has got a yellow card caution, Joe Baines Jr., Luke Nisted, Finn Hampson and Sean Dodson, the captain for today's game. It's a big rivalry game. We want to make sure we come away with maximum points, or even a point at least it is away from home. Derbies are always hard to come away with points away, but hopefully we can do so today against Preston now. So this game is underway now as Preston have it with Clark. Clark now puts it forward and gives it to Brown. Back to Huntington. Huntington with a bad touch but gets it to Johnson now. Johnson drives it into Maguire. Maguire with a nice turn. Preston coming down this attack quickly. Here's Green. Green tackled by Mike Hampson though. Here come Prescott with James Savage. Here's Neil Wiley into the path of Joe Burns Jr. He gives it wide for Finn Hampson. Finn Hampson looking to get around this man. Can't. He's going to challenge and win it back though. And Finn Hampson gets the shot away. Can't. Gets the second one away. And there's a early goal. 15 minutes gone and Finn Hampson and Prescott will lead in this game. 16 minutes played. It's Preston 0. Prescott 1. Finn Hampson with the Aki wobble. Celebrates the goal there. And Prescott with a fire quick start there. That's what is needed in a derby. You want that early goal. You want to put pressure on the opposition team early. And Finn Hampson did so. Lost the ball. Went and won it back. Took a shot. It was deflected. Was the first to react to the second ball. And got the shot past Ripley and into the back of the net. And Prescott there really over-celebrating this goal, really. You don't want to be celebrating too much and it come back to haunt you there. As you see, Finn Hampson lost it there. Didn't give up, though. Tries to get the shot away there. It's deflected. Then gets into the second ball and puts it into the back of the net on his weak foot again as Prescott lead with 16 minutes gone in this game. Clark now goes wide and finds Davis at left back. Davis into the path of Green. He goes back for Davis. Davis now is going to look to bring it forward. He's not being tackled here by Luke Nisted, so he's allowed to bring the ball forward. Prescott sitting quite deep now. Here is Green down this left-hand side. Looks to put a ball in. Paul Fogarty will claim it, though, and that'll be the end of that play. Here's James Pout. Plays it into the middle for Joe Burns. Joe Burns finds Sean Dodson. He finds Neil Wiley. Neil Wiley gives it to Finn Hampson. Good first touch by Finn Hampson. Gets it to Wiley. You can't control the second ball, though. Here's Joe Burns Jr. wins the ball back. Here's Wiley, and it's wide of the goal. Huge chance for Neil to get his second goal in 2 games in this episode. As Prescott really are performing well in this game. Neil having 2 chances there. The first one, he couldn't get the ball under control. And this one gets the shot away. And it's just wide of the keeper's post. Pressure coming from Preston now. Not long in this game. 44th minute is coming upon us. Mike Hampson can't win it. Here's Davis allowed to advance. Mike Hampson still challenging. And eventually it dribbles into the path of the goalkeeper, Paul Fogarty. Here is Clark. That is half-time in this game. And it's Preston North End 0, Prescott S.F.C 1. Finn Hampson with the goal inside the first 20 minutes, which really took the momentum into this game and took it up a notch. And both teams are really going for it in this game, which is great to have. You want these type of games. Not if you're a fan of either team, though. Pout gives it away early, though. Here's Gallagher. Gives it to Brown. Brown tries to give it back to Maguire and does, but it's won back. And now a shot comes away. It's deflected into the path of Paul Fogarty. Hampson tries to put a ball into the box. It's deflected. Here comes Maguire now. He's going to have to hold the ball up well. He does. Finds Brown. Brown finds Green. Green gives it back inside for Johnson. Give it to Neil Wiley, though. Here's Joe Burns Jr. Here's Savage. Plays a nice path into Luke Nisted. And Luke Nisted with a shot, and it's a second goal for Prescott. Luke Nisted, who last game played at right back. And right now he's come on and he's playing right wing. And he gets the second goal in this game. And Prescott lead comfortably by 2-0. Counter-attacking football from Prescott was the difference. Neil Wiley picked it up into the centre midfield. Found his centre mid partner, James Savage, who played a great ball in behind for Luke Nisted to attack. And he got a great shot away, finding the bottom corner, really, of the side netting. And it was a great goal. And Prescott lead by 2 in this one now. Preston now got a lot of work to do, and they've not got much time to do. They've pretty much got half an hour to go. And they currently trail by 2-0. Here's Barracuda now down the right-hand side. Wiley's going to look to chase and wins it back, does Neil Wiley. Prescott now in full swing and looking to counter-attack whenever they got the opportunity. It's into the middle for Joe Burns Jr. He's not going to win that, though. Here's Savage. He'll look long and over the top for Luke Nisted. It'll be 1 though. And here's Huntington now. Plays it forward for Brown. Brown, nice pass into Maguire. Maguire now. He's going to be tackled by James Pout. Prescott are playing really good football now. Pout gives it away, though, to Davis. Here's Maguire. Brown. Back wide for Green. Prescott have enough men back to deal with it, though. Green. He's going to get around Mike Hampson with ease. Green still going. Eventually brought down by James Savage. But the referee has given a free kick against him. Nisted and Gore. Nisted and I can't remember. Dodson come off for Clark and Gore. Ball's put in now. It's one across. And Preston have one back on the court on the free kick there. A free kick that given away that for me wasn't a free kick. But Ginley has one back, and Preston are right back in this game against Prescott. It's 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. Both teams battling it out, trying to come away with the win now as Preston will take a closer look at this goal of how it worked out for them. And they got the goal which was needed for them there. So, Celebrations from Preston continue now. They really need to get going though. They haven't got long left in this game. The free kick's delivered towards the back post. Free header won there. And Ginley also with a free header back across Paul Fogarty, who had to gamble on which way the header was going. And sadly he guessed wrong. But Preston now back in this game. Prescott need to make sure they see out this win. They can't throw away a 2-0 lead away from home. Here's Clark on the right hand side now. Gives it to Joe Burns. He gives to Rusk. Pressure's now coming from Preston now as they have a throw-in on that far-hand side. Possession's 50-50, so both teams get plenty of time. Jack Mills loses the... Callum Gore loses the ball there. Bad place to lose it. Mike Hampson competes, and Adam Rusk fires it long open for Finn Hampson to chase. Corner now with less than 9 minutes to go for Preston. Gallagher is going to look to take this. He's going to deliver it, of course, into the box. The header is still in the middle. It's cleared by Kenny. It's going to be picked up by Finn Hampson now. Finn Hampson flicks it back for Wiley. Here's Burns. Clark now has it here on this right-hand side. He's got Wiley with an overlapping run. Finds Wiley with that overlapping run. Wiley comes inside at 89th minute. He wins a corner there in the 89th minute. And Prescott needs to calm down and make sure they come away with a victory here. As Joe Burns Jr. there, looks like he's holding up there his hamstring. Not looking good for him there, but he's going to have to see out the rest of the game. All substitutions have been used. Oh no, we haven't. We just brought Joe Burns Sr. on for Joe Burns Jr. Winner. Header there. Won by Ellis Kenny, but it is wide of the post there. Was not expecting that type of play from Joe Burns Sr. He's done really well with his corners lately. Prescott now looking to come away with it with Wiley. Less than a minute to go. Here's Hampson. Breaks away from one. Hampson loses out there. Here Preston now. Get the ball forward. It's with Maguire. Maguire goes back. It's won by Clark. That is full time. Prescott win the derby against Preston North End. James Powell celebrates that as we narrowly escaped there. We did give away a goal right at the end, but luckily enough, the goal doesn't matter. It didn't go anywhere against us there. And so Prescott come away with a 2-1 win there against Preston North End. Big win for us there in this episode as we now move up to 7th in the table and level on points with Derby in 6th. Big time points now for us. We're going to get up against Charlton, who are not doing so great in this career mode so far, and hopefully we can take full advantage and get 3 points against them in the next episode, which of course will be episode 13. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed episode 12 of the Road to Glory with Prescot S.F.C. Please like the video, subscribe, ding dong that notification bell so you know when videos go live on my channel. And pretty much, I'll see you in the next episode. It's going to be a big one. We've got Charlton and Fulham, 2 teams. One team not doing so well and one team doing quite well who are above us in 5th. And anyway, guys, I'll see you then in that next episode.
But this has been Finn21H. Finn21H, that's better. I'll see you in the next episode.